Before we watch and review this next video, there's one thing that I want you to know, but that I think it's very important to know. And that is that I hold no grudge. I have no resentment. I don't hate or have any ill feelings towards the guy that threw the grenade at me and changed the course of my life forever and almost took my life. This video that we're about to watch is of Marines that I was with. I was filming the video, like most of them that I'll review and show you. But it's of me filming our Mortar Men, who are also Marines, but their job was to be experts in dropping ordnance. The Mortar Men Marines that I was with are shooting mortars from inside the base to up to miles outside of the base.
Hey, rounds are down range.
I wanted to show that video of some of the Marines that I was with to address something that has at times bothered me throughout my journey. Whether it was during my recovery time in the hospital and interacting with people, speaking to certain groups over the years, going through school, and unfortunately, a lot of times reading YouTube comments or social media comments that either straight up say or allude to the idea that our military, or if you wanted to say specifically our Marine Corps, are just around the world or over in Afghanistan invading the country, and that we are thoughtlessly and, with no emotion just over there killing women and children. Okay, 99.9% of comments, whether it's people telling me I deserved what I got, or if I looked like this guy now, I wish I would have rather just been dead. All of that is whatever. I mean, I feel sorry for you. That's an unfortunate opinion you have. I don't think I look that bad. But I just had to address this because the reason I'm sitting here with scars all over my body is because we feel completely opposite of that. And we feel completely opposite of the idea that we are invading a country. And it's also important to note, there's always big, convoluted, complex reasons, politically or socially, for everything. You pick anything out in the world, any big organization, any big company, there's always questions that you might feel you'll just never really know or get the answer to. Afghanistan, the longest war in our history, I understand is confusing. Many times, surprise, surprise, those with their boots on the ground in those places don't really know what those big reasons are either. But here is what I want you to focus on. And here is the main thing that I want to convey to you. Our military, and I can speak from being a Marine in the Marine Corps. First of all, we're people just like you. We care about other people. We want to help other people. We want to be good people and do good things. I mean, we raise our right hand to give up to our lives for our country. But here's what I want you to think about. We raise our right hand equally to give up to our lives not just for our family, for our country, for the flag, fill in the blank when it comes to American patriotism. We raised our right hand to also give our life for that child, not just in Afghanistan, but so many around the world that wake up every single day. Now think about everything I'm about to say. They wake up every single day, many with no shoes on their feet. From the time they can walk, every day they are working from sun up to sundown in the fields. They're born, they grow up, and they live in the same mud compound and die in the same mud compound with their family and farm animals. Imagine waking up and not having any aspirations to get better or to accomplish more in life. And it's not even crazy stuff. I mean, the children that ask me, is everywhere in America like Disney World? Or can you really turn a magical knob in a room in your house and fresh, clean drinking water comes out of it? The children that want to learn how to read, but they never do because, one, they're not allowed to go to school, and two, if they're caught reading, they could be taken out in the field, killed, stoned to death, beheaded. The women that light themselves on fire and try to burn themselves to death and kill themselves because they accidentally broke something in the household and they're so scared of their husband or the Taliban. People that just hope that every sunrise is going to be better than the one before. So, do I know what all those big reasons are? Or whatever agenda, you think it is. Maybe they are there. I don't know. You probably don't really know. I mean, I'm knowing about Afghanistan, being boots on the ground there, being an international relations major in college, there's still things that I don't know. But I do know that every single day, many I thought were going to be my last, every single day and night that I laid my head down on my pillow and I thought, wow, I can't believe I made it through today. I hope I survive tomorrow. Those wishes were worth it because we were there just trying to help our fellow human being and to try to just give them a better life, something they already wanted. They just need a little bit of help. They need a few more bad guys gone in their village and a few more schools, a few more clean water drinking wells, a few more pairs of shoes on their feet. I just want you to know that we take every life, every firefight where there is civilians anywhere within sight, anywhere within the village, we use the most extreme caution. We have to go through multiple channels of leadership to even get permission to send mortars downrange. If there are civilians in a field and we start getting shot at by the enemy, even if one of our Marines gets shot, we are not returning fire because there are civilians in this field. It's tough to be over there, to be getting shot at all day, every day, and to, use that extreme caution. But we do because we truly care about those people. I've seen Marines take a knee in front of a father and a child, obviously knowing and placing himself in a position that instead of them getting shot, someone he doesn't speak the same language as, someone he doesn't know their names, he doesn't know anything about them. But he took a knee in order to hopefully, if there was an incoming bullet, he would take it, they would live another day, and they could hopefully build upon that. They could see that and know that the Marines are there for them to help them. That's incredible, and that's extremely powerful and profound. Now, like I do with all parts of my journey, like I said at the beginning also, I don't hold any resentment towards the guy or the kid that threw that grenade. So I always strive to look at things from an outside perspective. I always try to look at things objectively and without any bias. I know that's hard to do sometimes, but it's a good goal, I believe, to strive for. I will not sit here and say ever that the Marine Corps, that our military is perfect. I hope you don't sit there and do that about anything in your life or your journey or who you are either, because that is far from the truth. So I'm not going to sit here and say that Marines, our military, has not made mistakes before. And sometimes, there are those that have worn the uniform that have made bad decisions, that have made terrible decisions, that have not cared about the civilians over there, wherever, they were or they may be. But just like with anything, just like with the military, just like with government, there's always that 1 out of 100 or that 1% that is not good, that doesn't care, regardless of what situation or circumstance you're in, regardless of what information you've been given. There's just, it's very unfortunate, and it's hard for me to grapple with sometimes, the idea that there's just some people that are not very good out there, that one might join the military, that will join the military, and unfortunately will make a bad decision. That another unfortunate thing in life, you kind of get grouped with that one news headline or that one clip or that one soundbite. I'm sitting here telling you that every single day we risked our lives for the people of Afghanistan, to give them hope, to give them something better, a life that they want to live. And we truly care. Our military is in well over 100 countries right now around the world. Everything from, trying to get rid of the Taliban and give the country of Afghanistan back to the people, that spend months away from their families on Navy ships or in places around the world where they can't even call home, providing humanitarian assistance. I encourage you to, one, do more research, look into it, look up videos, but also, if you know a veteran, talk to them about it, think about it. We wanted to help. We were willing to give up to our lives to help. And I just, even if no progress was made, if I would have never woken up, which I wouldn't have known, but if I would have never woken up after that moment on the roof, I was comforted and I was at peace with the fact that if that day was my last day on earth, I went out trying to be a good person, help a struggling fellow human being, and just do the right thing.